I'm sorry, I'm looking down. I've written things on my hands, but also because my hands got sweaty, I had to type them out on my phone. But these are good things happen when you turn 60, as I did. I really want to thank the Outer Critics Circle Awards to recognize excellence and to recognize me. It means tons to me. I want to thank up front, least I forget, my husband Christian, who sustains me as a good sweetheart does, and gives me lots of wonderful ideas and lots of wonderful ideas for lots of things that I work on. So I love you, darling. And the way we parent our child, who is now in school, I think should be. But it's a wonderful honor to be recognized in a year like this. I've had this year in this season, I had 3 world premieres and a Broadway revival, and it's really special to have a world premiere, The Heart of the Come, recognized, and Top Dog Underdog recognized, as well as a revival, just to give love to Yaya Dumontine, Corey Hawkins, Kenny Leon, who directed it so beautifully, Top Dog Underdog, I mean, this is going to be really confusing, and David Stone, and all of our wonderful producers for mounting the production. Outer Critics, you create a bridge of understanding. You help audiences get what the likes of me do, and you also bring outsiders in. You bring outsiders like me into the circle, and that does not go, that should be said very often. I wrote Top Dog Underdog back in 1999. People were looking at me wondering, who is she? And now when people see me, most of them say, oh, there she is. Which is a testament to how I've been included in this wonderful group of theater artists and theater makers. Top Dog Underdog is a play about 2 brothers, Lincoln and Booth. It's also a play about family, not just 2 black men in a room, not just a black family. It's a play about all families, and when you embrace Top Dog Underdog, you embrace a love that goes deeper than skin color. You embrace a love that goes deeper than race. You embrace something that goes deeper than gender. It goes deeper than where you're from, or who you voted for, or whether you voted at all. When you embrace Top Dog Underdog, you embrace the great song that we're all singing underneath all the, excuse my language, bullshit. James Baldwin was my creative writing teacher way back in 1983. You can imagine, yeah. He taught me how to show up for the writing. He taught me how to show up for the tragedy. He taught me how to show up for the comedy. He taught me how to show up for the difficult things. He taught me how to show up for the joy. He suggested that I try my hand at playwriting, and I would not have if he had not suggested it. Here I am still, 40 years later, trying my hand at playwriting. He suggested that perhaps I might make something of myself, and I didn't have the heart to prove him wrong. So I